Hello and welcome back to the truly Bedrock server. Now today I've got a few things to do. One of the main things is going to be over in the shopping area, but that's hopefully not going to take too long, I don't think. So we're going to fit a few other little bits and bobs into this episode. And when I say bits and bobs, I mean stuff and things, you know? Bits and bobs, stuff and things, all the same stuff really. So what's been going on between the last episode and this episode? You know what, I'm trying to remember. What has been going on? I don't even know anymore. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what have we done? We have built... We did a bit... I think I showed you this. We did some tidying up over here. Did some tidying up down here. Got stung by a lot of bees in there. That needs finishing off. Maybe that's something... We'll see how time's going today, but maybe that's something we can finish off today, because that is a not very done bee honey thing. Yeah, I had about 20 bees in there, and as you can see, there's only one there now. I think I've actually got 3 hiding out in there, in reality. But yeah, I used to have 20, now I have 3. I'll let you work that one out. Okay, so here's another thing. Now, Marcozetta commented down below and he said, why not use trapdoors? And that is actually exactly the right idea. Trapdoors is exactly what I should use to fix this, so that I'm not getting the drops going up on top. And then most of this area is going to be done with. I just need to do a little bit of decorating around here. So anyway, let's do the trapdoors first as we're here, and that's going to take no time at all. Let's just do that. Right, and there we go. That is it with the trapdoors in, and it's basically perfect. There's a couple of dead spots in there, but I couldn't really organise... I couldn't organise the pickup system to pick up absolutely every spot, but... yeah, maybe I'll revisit that one day and have a look at that. But anyway, for now, that is all good. That is all working. One day I'm going to organise where all of these items come out as well, because I don't necessarily want them all... Wow, okay, thank you. I don't necessarily want them all just hanging out down here, because this is a bit of a pain for me to get to. I should... Oh my goodness. All of the flowers apparently are mine. Now and forever. Anyway, after that little distraction, we need to go over and do one of the stuff and things that I really wanted to do. So the main thing that I want to do today is actually build a shop over in the shopping area for all the witchy bits which we're getting from our witch farm. I don't know if I actually showed you the witch farm, but we'll go over and have a quick look at it now. Right, so we're over at the witch farm. I'm getting some nice drops from this. It's all working very nicely. I've also got it coming all the way up here so that I can get the XP. Really simple, no problem. However, I just thought maybe there's an upgrade that can be had out of this. We're going to have a little go at that now on camera and see how it goes. So what I wanted to do was find out if we could actually make the witches drop some like healing potions as well. I had to go with some fire resist potions, but it's just not the same. So I think what needs to be happening is the witch needs to be holding the healing potion at the time of getting killed. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to pop down and we're going to switch it off. That's the first thing we're going to do. And I'm going to switch it off just by putting down a torch. I don't have any torches, apparently. Amazing. Amazing. No torches. Can you believe it? Ah, you know what? It's fine. We'll do it without the torches. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. And that means with a little bit of danger. Okay. Flying away. Coming in for a landing. Coolio. Okay. So what I actually want to do is... Yeah, this is going to be a slight problem. Not a big problem, though. Not a big problem. Okay, right. All I want to do is replace one block with a magma block. Now, if I do that quickly enough, nobody will notice. Nobody knows. It's all fine. Right. So what's going to happen is the witches are going to come up from the bottom. They're going to get pushed across. They're going to take damage right there. And then they're going to drop, and hopefully they're managing to take the healing potion at the same time. I mean, they might just die on impact. I don't know. We're experimenting here. This is science. Around the other side. Got all this wrong. Alright, so we find out now. Yeah, so they are the dying on impact. Let's have a little fly up to the top again, and if I move it down another block, then it should be fine. I've got a sign on me, that's going to do the job. Right, so having a quick look at that, it looks like they're actually losing they're taking 2 hits from the magma block place, basically. So what I need to do is I need to drop it down by 2 so that they are not taking as much damage. Right, so I've added quite a lot of magma blocks here. That's because I didn't really think that far ahead and I didn't bring enough glass with me. So I filled it all in with magma blocks, which is fine. It's fine. I'll tidy it up. But this is a temporary structure anyway, so I'm not too worried. Now, this is 2 lower than it was, so the witches should drop less, which means they should die less. Should be okay, I think. Right, let's try this anyway. Like out, please. Right, so we're back at the right place. I'm just going to wait and see if the next witch that comes up just dies on impact. That's the way to test it. Okay, here comes the first guest. Second guest. Ow. Darn it. Oh, that one managed. That one managed. Okay. So, now... a couple of them managed to survive there, so I'm feeling vaguely hopeful that this is a thing. Okay, most of them are dying on impact, so we need to go down 1 more block. Well, they're certainly landing and staying alive, at least for the first hit, and I can see quite a lot of them have got the potion in the hand, but no one's dropping anything. I'll maybe have to have a little play with this in a creative world and see what I get. When you can see them. Let's stand here, we can see them a bit better. When they land, they have the potion in the hand, ready to go. But the timing must be off a little bit. The potion's in hand all over the place. Nothing in the box. Anyway, let's go do something else. We've been here now. We've done the thing that I wanted to do. Now, the next thing is I want to go and visit a guardian farm, or not a guardian farm, a guardian temple, and put a little claim on it. So yeah, this is going to be a really big stream project, which I'm going to be working on, and I'm really looking forward to doing it. I think it's just going to be one of those really fun things. It's kind of perfect for streaming. Oh, Guy, come on. I just got rid of you. I just got rid of you. Just give me another 5 minutes, you blighter. Look at the arm. Oh, it's so tired. Such a tired arm. What's it look like from this angle? Oh, so tired. Heavy arms. Heavy arms. Right, anyway. That is not the point. We just came out here today to make sure that nobody touched it. That's all that I want. I want to make sure that nobody goes in there ever. That's mine now. Right, on to the actual project today. Right, and now on to the actual project, which is the shop, which I've been sort of wandering about and doing little bits of here and there. So if you watch my streams, you might have seen me build this. Now, this is meant to be a magic wand, believe it or not. I don't know how other people might perceive this, but it's meant to be a magic wand with the white tips and the black bit in the middle. Very, very smart magic wand. Not like a Harry Potter wooden bit of rubbish. This one's professional. Anyway, this is the bridge that is going to take you over to the wooden duck. And the wooden duck is going to sell all of the witchy bits. All of the stuff and things which come from the witch farm. Which will then mean I can tidy up all of this. You see this? I was getting this at some point in the witch farm. I don't know why I'm not getting it anymore. And I want more of them. Because I don't need them. So anyway, what I was thinking was I'm just going to do like a diamond for 2 stacks of each item. Simple as that. And I'll break down the glowstone and the redstone into the component parts, and if people don't want it, fine. It's not a big deal. It's everything else, but it can be mix and match. So 1 diamond for 2 stacks of anything mixed and matched. And the instant healing stuff, I'll have to do something else with. But yeah, this is what we're working on. Hey, we got here eventually. We're doing the thing. Named in the name of Toasties. I don't know how many of you guys actually follow the Toasty thing, but you know, it's a thing here now. It's a thing for me. Okay, so this is going to be where the wooden duck is going to be. Now, I've laid out a little platform here for it to stand on, and we're going to model it on this directly, straight onto the cauldron. So this platform is 12 by 12, the cauldron texture is 16 by 16, so we kind of need to knock a third off this height. So if I'm looking at this and looking at the feet, then basically I should be saying the feet are going to be around about 3 wide by 2. 3 by 2 wide thing. Yeah, and then just 1 thick maybe. I don't know. We're going to have to lay some of this out and just see how it looks. Now, amazingly, Dan, in a moment of, I don't know what kind of it was, probably insanity, during a stream, he wanted 1 stack of ink sacks, which I happen to have, of course, because I have an ink farm. And he offered straight up a shulker full of blackstone. I was like, yep, done, without question. I'm coming now. Let's shake. So I've now got quite a lot of blackstone, which is really, really handy. But what I really need is kind of some of those greys. So I'm going to have to mix up some of the grey concretes and things and have a look for some of the darker stones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out the back corner here. So if we're just going up like that, and like that, that's going to be one of the feet. So if I just lay out the back of this here and get a pattern that I really like, using all of the greys that are available to me, then I think we'll have something that we can build up into a whole texture. Yeah. Right, this is what I've got. I'm reasonably happy with it. I like the basalt. Not so sure about the polished basalt, but I want something with just a little bit of texture. It's almost like if it didn't have the extra grain round the sides to give it this sort of roundiness, I'd be absolutely set. I'd be very, very happy with that. But yeah, I think I've got what I'm going to go with. But what it does mean is I need a lot of basalt, and I don't really have much basalt at all. So I've got a little bit left there. The blackstone, that's going to be fine. I can go around and fill up on the blackstone. So that'll be what I'll do next. Maybe a little bit of black concrete powder would just set off a couple of areas. Oh, you know what? No. Let's just stick with this. That's good. It's good. So, basalt. I'm going to go away and work out how to make basalt. Lots of it. But we're back in a moment. Right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the basalt blocker right here. Because then what I can do is I can kind of submerge it in water, and when I switch it on, a great big face of basalt will just rise out the water there. And then I can switch it off, I harvest everything, and then all that you see is like a little boardwalk of pistons underneath the water. So that's what we're going to do. I'll crack on and do that, and I'll bring you back in a moment once we've done. Well, that took a bit longer than expected, but I think it's done and ready, and we will find out if this is going to work. Now, it was a bit more complicated because I was pushing up from underwater, you know, lots of observers, lots of redstone problems, blah, 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 blah. But we're done now. But with the thanks of Foxy, I managed to get hold of a few sponges that helped me clear some of the water and deal with those problems. Just needed a couple of sponges, and he helped me out there. So I've got this on switch, which is going to run it for 5 minutes. It's looking good. It's looking really good. Now, it wasn't so good, but you know, we'll see what happens. Oof. Got some interesting problems. think it's all because it's all underwater. It's having a few issues. Like, this shouldn't be clocking. Maybe it is. Maybe it should. I just shouldn't be having all of this up here. That's the thing. I think maybe what I should do is add a few extra lava sources in. You know, either way, it's not going to be a problem because it should be pretty solid. Going to be getting a lot of basalt from this. It's not the perfect cube like I wanted, but I can live with this. This is fine. And I think it's going to easily fill this within 5 minutes. Very, very easily. Right, so it's locked up, which means that it's filled all of this area as best it can, or at least it's filled what it thinks it can, which kind of means this corner is completely full. So, if I just start picking away at this, I should be okay. Okay, that's quite nice, cool. Right, and now back to the project in hand. I've got as much basalt as I'm going to need ever, and I only took off about the first 2 layers of that cube, so there's quite a lot of stuff up there. So, time to finish this off. Let's do a quick cut and come back to the finished product. Right, so that is the external build kind of all done. I think it looks quite good from a little distance, actually. Looks surprisingly good. I came through the portal and saw it and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Hey, DC. Need to say hello to DC. It'd be rude not to. See, look at that. You can see it. That looks quite cool. I like that. It's not terribly subtle, but I like it. Right, so next up is I need to do the internals. I like this. I think the floor pattern really worked, actually. It's just a random pattern that I thought would be fun to do. Yeah, so it's quite a big shop, which isn't going to sell that much, but because of the amount of basalt that I've now created, I've decided to turn a little corner of it into a basalt shop as well. So there's a lot of internal decoration to go on in here, because I've got lots of big ideas. So yeah, let's turn our attention to that now. Right, and that is it, all done. I think it looks quite good from over here, actually. I think it's looking all right. Let's go over. I've been inside messing about for quite a long time. First things first, we've got a nice sort of roofy thing going on. There's a roof on there of sorts. Next thing is we're going to have a quick look inside. Hopefully you'll like this because I don't really think of myself as a decorator, but I think this looks good. Wey, look at that, the wooden duck. The wooden duck is looking nice. So 1 diamond per 2 stacks, mix and match. So basically, out of all of these items here, people can just come in, grab 1 stack from there, 1 stack from there, and just leave me 1 diamond. It doesn't matter. And then we've got a few potions going on over here. 1 diamond, 3 potions. So, yeah. A couple of armor stands doing the thing. I pulled a couple of heads back out of the head exchange. I think I needed a couple of witch heads around here. Here we go, look at that Geraldine. Little picture of Geraldine on the wall. Little brewing stand, been busy, cooking bunnies. Scary people out there. Scary witches. Anyway, I think that is it. We're all done here today. It's been a bit of a weird episode. We've done lots of odd things and got distracted by stuff, as you do. Look at that, you can see through me. This is why it's a magic shop. Spooky. Anyway, that is it. That is all I've got time for today. I think we've got a nice shop up and running. And hopefully people will enjoy it. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please do leave a like, and if you want to see some more, drop me a subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye!